Sitting in front of us, we have the CR Spotless water system. This currently is the best filter on the market today. However, it has one major design flaw. In this video, we're going to be talking about what that design flaw is and how to fix it. Why did I choose the CR Spotless over other filters on the market? For me, it was the quality of the media, the resin inside the filter. It was the whole filter housing itself, how robust it is, how heavy duty. Another huge selling point was that there's a built-in TDS meter on the filter itself. What is TDS? TDS stands for Total Dissolved Solvents. What that means is normal tap water has minerals in it. If left to dry on the surface of the vehicle, it's going to leave water spots. One of the worst minerals inside water, normal tap water, is iron. So typically people will call these deionizers. So when you're washing your car, especially outdoors, especially in the sunlight, if you live in high temperature climates like Arizona, Florida, you really should be using one of these. The idea of this is to remove as much TDS, total dissolved solvents, from the water to get it down to zero, to leave a spot-free rinse on the vehicle itself. Anything below 20 is okay, but you really want to get down to zero. Once the reading reads above 20, it's time to change the media inside the filters. Another major selling point was the fact that they have really great customer service. Anytime you talk about deionizers, water filtration systems, currently today, this one sits at the industry standard, especially for detail shops and car washes. That's why I really wanted to go with the best. Why wouldn't you want to buy this filter? And that's where we're going to get into the major design flaw. For me, the biggest reason would have been that they don't really have the built-in bypass, so it's going to get quite expensive when you're washing the entire car with filtered water. I do feel that this company does cater to the professionals, the detailers, the car wash owners, and that's why they feel that when you're buying this unit, you're going to be wall mounting it. The only problem with that is most do-it-yourselfers, most weekend warriors, most homeowners don't have access to water inside their garage. So if they're mounting it on a wall, they don't really have access to water to put inside of it. So for me, I really did want the best, but I had to fix the issue. And that's where we're gonna dive right into it. I'm gonna turn this unit around and I'm gonna show you what I did. Okay, so we got the unit turned around. We're gonna go over how I fixed what I feel is the biggest design flaw with this unit. And that's, it had no internal bypass. First, let's start with the in and out port of the filter. That's right here. Both the in and out port are 3/4 NPT. I'll go over what that means in a second. Coming out of the filter itself, you're going to notice an elbow. So this is a 90-degree elbow. This goes into a nipple, and this is the most important piece of the entire system itself. Some people call this a diverter valve, a three-way ball valve. I call it a three-way ball valve. What this does is it's going to divert the water this way, which will bypass the filter, saving you money, or it's going to divert the water directly into the filter. The reason you need this is because you don't always want to be using filtered water for your car wash. You just want to use it for the final rinse. Right here is a standard female garden hose, and I'll go over exactly what this means. Coming to the left of the unit, you're going to see a blue PEX pipe. You have a three-way T, a T fitting. Female, 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 3/4 NPT, 3/4 NPT, 3/4 NPT. So right here, you have a 3/4 NPT that goes into 3/4 GHT. This is going to be the exit. This is going to go to your power washer or your garden hose. You have the 3/4 nipple going into the same 90-degree Parker that we had on the other side. Swivel, female NPT, into a male NPT going into the filter housing. Let's go over the details. Now I'm going to explain the different styles of fittings. Everything we talk about in this video is going to be 3/4. The only difference is this is NPT and this is GHT. Do you notice that the threading is slightly different? That's because NPT, which stands for National Pipe Threading, is what you typically find on pipes and hydraulics, whereas GHT stands for Garden Hose Threading, and that's what you're going to find in your house, on your standard garden hoses. Next, here's another 3/4 fitting, but you'll notice the ends are ported. And this is called a female, whereas this would be called a male. A really easy way to decipher is if you look at this, this is the male, and if you look at the hole, that's the female. The male end will thread in to the female end. Example will be we have our 3/4 T, all ends are female, all ends are NPT. So here we have our nipple, NPT, GHT. The 3/4 NPT will thread in no problem. However, the 3/4 GHT, the garden hose threading, is not going to thread in. So the final thing I want to go over is when you do purchase your filter, the company is going to send you a standard garden nozzle. The reason they send you this is because it restricts the water flow. Any shower head currently bought in the US has a flow restrictor. It restricts the amount of water. Essentially, that's what this is. If you're not going to be using a garden hose and you're going to be using a pressure washer, you're going to want to purchase one of these. I'll link it in the description below. Essentially, this is a 40-degree nozzle, which means you're going to get a 40-degree fan of water. But more importantly than that is the amount of water this is going to allow to come out. This is a 40-02. The lower the number, the less gallons per minute this is going to allow to come out. So you want to get a lower number, 40-02. If you'd like, I'm going to put links in the description below of where to purchase everything. All of this stuff, I have a car wash, so I really had everything in stock basically here. But I will help you. I did search and source everything for you. I'm going to link it in the description below. Basically, everything that you're looking at today is the same price as the ByPass that you could purchase through the website. But a lot higher quality. It's all stainless and a lot better. Really hope this video helped you guys. Personally, I think I took one of the best filters, if not the best filter on the market, and really just fixed the one issue that most home users, do-it-yourselfers would have had. I really love how I did this. Any questions, comment down below. Thank you so much.